Hello and welcome to another episode of Create Now. We're doing a little bit more counting. Surprise! This is 100 BPM. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 and a 4 E and a triple, 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 a 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3. Alright, so you got your quarters, which is just the numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then with your ands, that would be the 8 notes. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 1 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Alright, I have a metronome in my hand here. It's at 100 BPM. And then we got triplets. So anytime you hear a click, you say T, triple, or you can go. So, yeah. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a... Alright, so instead of saying triplets, 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a... Again, this is 100 BPM. So quarters, you're just saying the number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. With the eighths, you're putting in ands. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then you got triplets, which is the next subdivision. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a... So you're trying to fit 3 beats in the space of 2. So instead of saying and, you have to put 2 beats in the space where the and was. Triplets, absolutely bonkers, I know. And then the next subdivision is sixteenths, which is where you're trying to jam 4 in the place where there was 3. So it gets very messy, gets very claustrophobic, and gets very interesting when you change the emphasis of the notes. Very interesting. And this... Alright. So we shall play, we play C chord, strumming it. So we're going to strum a C chord, okay? And we're just going to do some counting and strumming. So right now, 1 2 3 4 1. That's all just down strums, okay? And what you're trying to do is you're trying to hit it at the same time. Oh, that's the clicking. So this is counting again. 1 quarters, 2, 3, and we're going to go to eighths. 1 and 2 and 3. So you're going to go down, up, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and eighths. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. I'm going to go triplets now. So that's Anna, okay? Anna. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and 2, 3, 4, 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3, 4 and a... So Anna, think of the girl, Anna. It's so much easier when you think it's just Anna. 1 Anna, counting Annas. I was trying to count triple, and I was getting confused. I was going triple, but then I was going triplet, 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 triplet. Try to double that and it's getting very confused. But I think Anna has a very nice way. It's the American way of doing it apparently. So strumming. All the downs are on the beat. So it's confusing with triplets because beat 2 you're on triple that, which is down, up, down, but the next 2 on the 2 you're beating strumming up. So it's kind of weird for counting triplets. With every other thing, it's always all the numbers are on the downs. So 1 Iana, which is the 16th, 1 Iana, you're going down, up, and by the 2 you're back there, bang, ready for a lovely down pick there on that 2. 1 Iana, 2 Iana, 3 Iana, 4 Iana, 1 Iana, 2 Iana, 3 Iana, 4 Iana, 1 Iana, 2 Iana, 3 Iana, 4 Iana, 1 Iana. All the single lads. 1 Iana, 2 Iana, 3 Iana. What's really cool is what you can do, like with your hands, like right, left, right, left, right. 1 Iana, 2 Iana, 3 Iana, 4 Iana, 1 Iana, 2 Iana. Tapping on anthem, getting that rhythm down. 1 Iana, 2 Iana, 3 Iana, 4 Iana, triple that, triple that, triple that, triple that, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 Iana, 2 Iana, 3 and 4 Iana. Switch between triplets and the 16th there. Anyway. Quarters, just down strums. 3, yeah. Keep strumming that C chord, okay? 2, and gonna go to 8 notes now, so 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and this is what 8 notes sound like. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and so now here comes triplets. Going to do triplets. 3 and 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2, 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3. Triplets. Triplet, 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 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a... That's strumming triplets. Rashers and sausages and rashers and sausages, rashers and sausages, rashers and sausages, don't eat vegan. Alright? 16ths. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and a 1 and a 2 and 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and 2 and a 3. That's just down ups. If you get lost, I don't know what to say. Every number is just a down. So if you get lost, you're trying to fit 4 in every count. 1 Iana, 1 Iana, 2 Iana, 3 Iana, 4 Iana, 1 Iana. All C. 1 Iana, 2 Iana, 3 Iana, 4 Iana, 1 Iana. Don't worry if you're just hitting 1 string or 10 strings. It's all about time and all about getting that right hand to catch up with the left hand. This is all just doing quarters, 8s, triplets, 16th notes, dotted minimums, double quavers. Only mess. Anyway. Yeah, that's it. That's 100 BPM, baby. Let's keep it going. Got these C chords. Here we go. We'll try and do quarters to 8s to triplets to 16ths to triplets to 8s to quarters. Alright. Here we go. Quarters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, all down strums. This is quarters. Here we go into 8s. 1 all the downs are on the numbers. Down, up, down, up, down, up. Okay, let's try taking out the down strums. Down, up, down. So we're only going to have ups. Here we go, ready? 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. The down strums are going. Here we go. 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. It's only up strums. I'm gonna bring in the down strums again. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. Okay, let's try just on the up strums. 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. Alright, back to eighths. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Okay, we're gonna go triplets now. 1 and 2. So it's the Anna. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2. All that, okay, here we go. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3, 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3. Triplets. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a triple, a triple, a triple. Yeah, triplets are awesome. Triple, a triple. Okay, gonna switch. Gonna switch from triplets to sixteenths. Here we go. A 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1e and a 2e and a 3 and a 4e and a 1e and a 2e and a 4e and a 1e and a 2e and a 3 and a 4e. Yeah, this is what 16ths sound like. 1e and a 2e and a 3 and a 4e. 1e and a 2e and a 3 and a 4e and a 1e and a 2e and a 3 and a 4e and a... Okay, yeah. Be tapping this on your legs, tapping on them. I'm going to switch back to 1e and a 2e and a 3. I'm going to switch back to triplets now. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, this is Anna 3, 4. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1, 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3. Triplets. Triple, a triple, a triple, a triple, a triple, a triple. Alright. And then we're gonna go 1 and 2, back to eighths. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 4 and 1 and 2. Alright. Down on the numbers. 1 and down, up, 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 eighths. We got quarters. We'll do the we're not going to play on the upbeats on eighths just for a sec. So that means 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. Only the upbeats, only playing ups. And now playing everything. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, 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 1 and 2 and only playing with your hands. Just have reggae music. Just to regular quarters. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Now syncopated, just the ands. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. Back to on the beat. And 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Okay, let's try triplets. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Triple that, here we go. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2. Now sixteenths. Here we go. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1e and a 2e and a 3 and a 4e and a 1e and a 2e and a 3 and a 4e and a 1e and a 2e and a 3, 4e 4E and a down up, 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 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3, 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3 and a 4E and a 1 and a 2E and a 3 and a 4E and a 1E and a 2, 3 and a 4E and a 1 and a 2E and a 3 and a 4E and a 1 and a 2E and a 3 and a 4E. Okay? It's hit 4 times every click. 3 and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3 and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3. Okay. If you're getting tired, it's you can just do it on one string as well. Right now I'm just hitting the B string while doing a C chord, so I just have my index finger on the first fret. If you want to get really beast at instruments, just practice with a metronome. That's how you get timing and pitch equals organized sound. Oh, pretty much. And music is organized sound. The opposite of music and organized sound is noise. Let's do it with clapping. Quarters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. I'm just slapping my hands together. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Eighths. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Just hitting the ands. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. Okay, here comes Anna. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a... Okay, and now 16ths. 1E and a 2E and a 3 and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3 and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1, 2E and a 3 and a 4E. Man, how do you do clap 16ths? It's too fast. 1E and a 2, I'll do clicking. 1E and a 2E and a 3 and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3 and a 4E and a 1E and a... now triplets. 3E and a 4E and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a... quarters. 1 and 2 and 3 and... or 8, sorry. 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and quarters. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 into triplets. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 a 2 and a 1 and was it 16th? 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2 back to quarters and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3 2 3 4 1 2 3 and now try clapping syncopated. So that just means you only clap on the ands, alright? We're going to sing eighths and only clap on the ands. There we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 3 4 1 and a 2 and a... yeah, you get the idea. Or you 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Alright. Lovely stuff. Triplets. So much fun. Let's go back to strumming if you can. Down, 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 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 quarters. Gonna go to eighths, that's down up. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. This is down up. Gotta go triplets, so it's just down up, but it's gonna be usual. Here we go. Triplet, 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 triplet. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1, 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2. On 16ths, let's down up really fast. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2. Back to triplets. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4. Eighths. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 quarters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, eighths. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. Triplets. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4. 16ths. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a... Now back to triplets. From we're on 16ths there. Back to triplets. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and eighths. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Quarters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Alright. If you guys can get those ones down, you're done. You can learn a lot more if you want, and fair play to you. The more you know, the better. But a lot of lads don't even really understand triplets. So most lads just know you do your down strumming, and then if there's an in-between beat, you do an up strum. But everything's divided up into count of 4 in a bar. You got one count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's one musical bar. That's it. When you see music written and all that, it's divided up into bars. And you count to 4, and then you go on to the next bar. In some cases you count less, but generally just count to 4, maybe 3. If you're doing a waltz or something. So yeah. And for the love of flip, practice this with a metronome. Because timing can often be the thing that separates the greats from the not so greats. It adds that extra bit of classiness. Some people will disagree, but maybe those people can't keep time. Shade. Alright, so that's it anyway. That's a lot to take in, so fair play if you took all that in. Here's an example of a slower tempo, okay? So here's an example of, that was 100 BPM. We're going to slow it down. A little something something. This is just a type of metronome to Google here, alright? So here's 80 BPM. We're going to do the same thing. Is that even audible? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, eighths. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. Triplets. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and 8. 1 and a 16th. 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3. Back to triplets. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3. Eighths. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and quarters. 1 and 2 and 3 4 1 2. Eighths again. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and triplets. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 16ths. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 4 and a 1 and a just down strums. Triplets again. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a eighths. 1 and 2 are. It's 80 BPM. And here, if you only have the clock in your house, that's 60 BPM. So if you just stand close to the clock, this is what that will sound like. In a world. It's going to be a bit slow. Come on, 60. There we are. 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and triple. It's a lot slower. Triple and 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1. So if you're playing at home with your clock in your living room, that's the tempo. 1E and a 2, that's 16ths. Triplets, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. 8s, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and quarters, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Something like that. Alright, that's it. All the best there. Just give it a shot. See how you get on. Toodaloo.